Hello, this is Bee Fields, and along with Carol Dixon Carr, I am one of the principals of the BizPulse 2008 program, and you can learn more about what we're doing at bizpulse2008.com. And I want to talk with you today about podcasting, and I know that seems a little bit different than what I'm doing right now, which is a video recording, but some people are not really watching video. There's an entirely different world out there of people that simply listen to podcasts. And the beauty of a podcast is, of course, it can be downloaded straight into an MP3 player or to an iPod, and then you're on the go. And people work out every day listening to different podcasts, and I have a client that walks for an hour every day and listens to his podcast, the podcast that he enjoys listening to while he's on his walk. Some people pop them into or burn them to a CD and listen to them in the car. So there's a lot of benefits to having a podcast in addition to a video blog. And so I just want to tell you really quickly about a cool tool that I have found, and it's called mypodcast.com. I've tested a lot of different podcasting platforms out there, and mypodcast.com is one of the easiest to use. It took me about 10 minutes to register, and I've spent a little bit more time kind of updating our podcast, and I'll give you information at the end about that. But the nice thing with their podcast platform is it's free, it's easy to use, you quickly gain access to a lot of interesting resources and the ability to connect with iTunes and FeedBurner and other opportunities that you might not get necessarily with your video blog. So with podcasting, there are two tools that I recommend that you use. The first one is Audacity, and I recommend the beta version, which is 1.3. It's Audacity 1.3, and you can download that free software at sourceforge.net, and it is a free recording software, very easy to use once again. And then the second piece of equipment is a very simple Logitech microphone. Let me see if I can get mine up into, this is the one I use. I don't know if you can see it, but gosh, it weighs like an ounce, and I got that at Best Buy. And between that and Audacity and mypodcast.com, it's now getting to the point that I can podcast multiple times a day. And some people might say, well, why do you want to podcast over video? Once again, there are people that are listening to audio that are not watching video, so you can get a different audience with that. Also, sometimes a video can be just a tiny bit distracting, and the voice can be a very intimate way for you to connect with someone on a little bit more of a private level. So like here today, you can see my office, you see me, you hear and see who I am, which I think is really cool. I think this is where we're going with our whole video streaming process. I think it's the wave of the future. But there are people who still simply want to listen to an audio. So if you haven't checked out mypodcast.com, do it. It costs you nothing. And I'm not getting anything by recommending this to you. I don't do that. I mean, if I'm going to recommend something and I'm getting a kickback, I'll let you know. But I don't get anything from mypodcast.com, and it just is one more tool to allow you to reach an audience that you might not be reaching. And the cool thing that you can do is you can actually do a video, and you can be doing an audio recording while that's going on. So you just do it all at one time. So that's it for today, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I wish you a lot of luck with your business in 2008, and I do encourage you to check us out at bizpulse2008.com and join one of our upcoming teleclasses, hear what we're doing, and also check out our library. We have some great resources that you can use for yourself or with your clients. We don't care how you use them. You can't go put your name on them and call them your own, but you can use them with your clients and with your colleagues and with your network. So we do encourage you to check us out and make it a great day. Take good care.